Good evening once again, and welcome back to the Cheltenham Exchange. Back again with potentially graded horses to follow, or some of them might already be. I don't know what the boys have picked. They may already be horses who've already won graded races. I have no idea, but these are a couple of horses each to follow for the season. I'm sure Matty will join in and pop something up. He may stick it on Twitter at some point in the future. So as usual, we've got Jonny, Ian and Alex done all their research. They're ready to unleash some absolute beauties for you people. If you haven't already watched it, make sure you watch the handicappers to follow. And we hope you enjoy this. So upcoming National Hunt season. Jonny, you can kick us off with your first horse to follow.
Okay, well, I'm starting off with a hurdler from the old master, Mr. Mullins, and that's Copac de Board, who's currently 25-1 for the Supreme and Gallagher's. He won his bumper over, we've only got one race to go on, but that was his bumper, which was over 2 miles on heavy at Fairy House back in May, easily beating a horse of Twist and Davis's, Clap of Thunder. The race that he won has previously been won by some Grade 1 winners, Moon Racer, Death Duty, Black Tears, and Brighter Days Ahead. I think this boy will probably be sort of in the same class as them. He's obviously with the right trainer. It should be a Grade 1 animal over hurdles. I think he's probably bred for fences in time, but I think he should have no problem winning graded races this season. I think he's definitely one to keep on the right side of this season as we go through. I think he's out of no risk at all. Who half brother to 6 winners, including Utopia de Board, which was also a Grade 1 winner. So he's got a decent pedigree. He should be winning Grade 1s in my eye. So one to keep an eye on this season. Yep.
Lovely. Thank you, Jonny. Alex.
You're not going to believe this, but that's exactly the same horse I've got.
No.
I promise you.
That is a bonus. That is a bonus. I did notice your face. I did notice your face when Jonny said it. Your eyes went.
I was like, what's going on here?
That's
brilliant.
I thought you stole my notes, Jonny. You said everything I wanted to say. I think maybe Ballymore, but yeah.
Yeah. One of the hopefully the second horse isn't the same, Alex.
Get Betfair open. It'll be 8-1 for the Supreme by the morning.
Oh,
you two boys on there. Wow.
Alex, what does your second horse begin with?
A D.
Oh, that's all right then. It's not the same.
Okay.
I love that. So there's nothing really to add then, Al?
Nope, nothing to add. I'm going to vote for Jonny's wins. So, yeah, there we go.
Love it. Love that. That's great news. Come on then, Ian. Follow that.
Right. OJ, I'm giving the people what they want. So it's a mare, a Henderson mare, and the name of a horse that I probably won't be able to pronounce or butcher the pronunciation. So it is La Pioncière, Nicky Henderson, a 4-year-old. Funny enough, it was bought by Matty's favourite ever jockey, Jerry McGrath, for 151,000 euros, and will be in the Dash Range stud colours. She's still a maiden and has black type. I believe she's raced in listed and graded hurdles over in France. And I think her last race, she actually ran over. She went chasing in March, so potentially she could go either route. But I think it will probably be hurdling. She is one for the Mayor's Novice. I've heard on the grapevine she may go in the Jerry Fielding at Newbury, so that may be her first run. Otherwise, I think there's an introductory hurdle at Haydock in December, or novices hurdle in Taunton. But yes, and La Pioncière, Nicky Henderson.
I've put it on the thing below so people can actually see what it's actually called.
Giving the masses what they want. He's
Yeah.
done it all in one. Love that.
OJ, as a
Well
French
done.
expert, what does that translate to?
La Pinsonnière. I have no idea, mate. No idea what
That's
pinson
Scotty.
is. Pinsonnière. I wouldn't even know where to guess, to be honest with you. I've never heard of it. So yeah, but it's a Hendo horse for Ian. Love it. Right, okay. Back round we go again, and we'll get a bit of talking from Alex this time. But
You want to let him go
Jonny?
first?
yeah, Jonny, you go.
Yeah, okay. Right. The second one is also a Mullins horse. This time, possibly go chasing, although he could technically go conditional hurdling early in the season. We'll wait and see. But that's Madgeborough, the JP McManus horse that won the Triumph last year. Obviously, Sergino pulled out of that race, so we didn't see the matchup between the two. But I think he did look the part, to be honest, and he does look the old every inch a chaser. Probably going over quite a bit further. His form's already been franked from that race with Nürburgring winning the Galway Hurdle, which was a good run there. Possibly a Browns type, then I would think, if he did go further, more than the Arkle. But yeah, I think Mark Walsh was very fond of him. He said he's looking forward to riding him again this season. So I think over fences he'll be a decent horse. So, and we know what McManus is like in those sort of races, don't we? So he's always got something up his sleeve. So yes, I think it'd be sort of 2.5 to 3 miler. So again, he might have been one that was for the Turners, mightn't he? But obviously we haven't got one anymore. So yeah, looking forward to seeing him this season. He's a big bugger as well, isn't he? So
huge.
Yeah, huge. So he should take to fences pretty easily. So that's my second one. Two for Mullins on this one.
Lovely. And of course, Jonny will be cheering Galopin de Champagne for his hat-trick Gold Cup day.
Yeah, I will be.
That'll be a follow. Lovely. Thank you, Jonny. Madgeborough. Alex, second one I'm guessing starts with a D.
It does, yeah. Well remembered, okay. Yeah, so my second one is also a Furble mare, and it is Dysart Enos, who we have mentioned before.
Yeah.
Although I know we're putting him up in a graded horses to follow, which I do think she'll run first time in a handicap because she's been given a mark of 131, which is an absolute joke. I think, yeah, off 131. Apparently, she's likely to run in the Greatwood, which if she does, I think she'll hose up. I think she'd have won the Mares Novices Hurdle last year if she'd been fit. I think the sky's the limit. Win the Greatwood and then move over into some graded races. She's fast. She is fast.
Likely to be out early season again.
Well, Greatwood, I think, is supposed to be the first target. I don't know if they'll get a prep race into her first, but Greatwood apparently is the is on the cards.
Okay. Lovely. Dysart Enos. Alex sticking with a lot of the old favourites tonight. Liking that.
And the one that Jonny stole off me.
That's mad. Out of all those horses we could have selected, and we both go for
yeah.
I know, mad. We haven't even talked about it in the chat either.
No, it's mad. All that. Yeah.
That's lovely. That. No, just adds strength to the argument. Come on, Ian. Speaking of strength of argument, are you going to plot something and tell us where it's going to run and stuff here? Or very disappointed tonight, apart from plotting a Carlisle.
I can tell you what potentially I think he'll run, but so my horse is Son of Anarchy for Gordon Elliott. It's Alex's favourite turner, 5-year-old. The sire was Soldier of Fortune. It was an old Adrian O'Brien horse, flatbred. I think he won the Irish Derby in 07 and the Coronation Cup in 08. The dam is She's Got Grit, who I think mainly ran over 2 miles. And her sire was a Fleming's Firth. And bear with me, and you'll see why the reason why for the Fleming's Firth. So it was bought for €85,000 at the stores and then purchased privately by Mr. McManus. He did win his P2P at Lingstown in November, beating a horse called Jazz de Cotte, who subsequently has joined Gordon Elliott, and I think Ronnie Bartley. Jazz de Cotte, Cotte.
Sorry.
No, not CU. And he's in the Bartlett colours, and he won a bump at in Ayr in April, so that's kind of franked the form. He didn't run at all for Gordon Elliott last year, but there's no confirmation if he had a setback or not. Maybe Gordon Elliott kept him back. I understand the potential route for him is to go to the Bartlett in the future. Probably needs a bit of soft going. So I see him going maybe 2 mile 4, 2 mile 5, and then working the way up to the Bartlett at the festival. So Son of Anarchy, Gordon Elliott for me, OJ.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Ian.
Not only roots, you're getting breeding now and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloodstock.
He's done his research. I need the old glasses on. Can't read my notes. It's getting dark. Okay. So, thank you, gents. Nobody's got anything else to chuck in. You're not going to surprise me with...
I might have. I wrote it down. It's quite interesting because I spoke to Adam, who's GG Banker. I think he's been on a video previously with.
Is that
Let's
Adam
Talk Racing?
Mills?
He does all the French racing.
Yeah, he was on with that. I would say that was one thing I watched. He did. Josh Stacey did a thing with him a few weeks back, which was very interesting. I thought it was excellent, to be honest.
And we had a brief conversation purely because the trainer has bought this horse. It's supposed to be quite a high class bred horse in France, and he's quite surprised he's gone to this trainer, which is DJ Jeffries.
Hey.
The horse she's called Irisante, so potentially you could say she's could be like a graded horse. I think she may go like Triumph Hurdle or Boodles, that sort of route. But one maybe to put into your trackers, Irisante. I apologise if that's the wrong pronunciation, but she's with DJ Jeffries.
DJ, a friend of the show, he came on with us a couple of years back. Proper gent he was.
Yeah, so thank you, Adam, for that.
Yeah, I did. I must say, I did enjoy watching that one he did with Josh Stacey a few weeks back. Took a few little notes, so I did. Okay, lovely. So, quick recap: Jonny, Kopeck de Boards and Madgeborough. Alex, Kopeck de Boards and Dysart Enos. And for Ian, La Pinsonnière and Son of Anarchy. Okay, so we'll be hoping to see some nice progression through the season. Stick them in your trackers, folks, if you like what you've heard. And apart from that, gents, thank you all for turning up tonight. Been good to see you all. People out there, hope you enjoyed watching, and it'll ease you into the upcoming season. Remember to like and subscribe and everything. Ian's chomping at the bit here to pop in. So
I'll just say what I'll say. There's a quiz show on the Cheltenham Exchange, so just keep your eyes peeled, ready to go in the coming weeks. So I've already got a number one guest lined up. So be prepared.
Oh, quiz show coming up. Quiz on what?
Dog food.
So
Foxes.
Yeah. It's
80s children's TV characters.
Yeah. It's basically a rip-off of Mastermind, but and it's going to be called Brain Power, an old Henderson horse, I should add. Thank you, Alex. And it's that so you will have the person will have a specialized subject, and then the second round will be general knowledge on jumps racing. So that's in the plans. I've just got to get some questions ready and get that sorted first. But yeah, so keep your eyes peeled.
God, he works hard, this boy. He works hard.
Never stops thinking, does he?
Never stops thinking. Lovely. All right. Well, lovely to see you, gents. Thank you to everybody who's watching. Have a great season, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you and good night.